Alright, good morning guys. Thanks for watching again. Wow, if you around where the storm Emma is, honestly, she is not messing about. She's damaging everything, freezing everything up. It's very dangerous, very slippy out there, so keep safe and be careful. Honestly, it's terrible. I mean, if you have a rear wheel drive car and a big car park, it'd probably be more fun, but as it is, it's not really. So anyway, next stage was stage 2 of my build, and I'm gonna sort of explain a bit about this. It's a very boring stage 2, more maintenance and just laying a solid foundation for the rest of all the other stuff that's to come. You can do it different, but I think these are really important fundamentals of, building a car and adding performance to it. You need to make sure other things are structurally and internally solid. So so for stage 2, it was the cam belt. I started off by doing the cam belt. First things first, replace the cam belt, cam tensioner, idler wheel or pulley wheel or whatever it's called. And I also replaced the water pump, because the water pump on these 1.8Ts, the original from VW when the cars were built, was made with a plastic impeller. And the plastic impeller is prone to breakage and is not very strong. So it's a good thing to upgrade. If you're doing your cam belt, make sure you do your water pump and just replace it with a metal impeller one. All the ones that are on the market these days are metal. So that was one of the things I added on there. What I also done after the cam belt and stuff was the oil pickup. So I removed the sump, cleaned everything up, took the oil pickup off, cleaned, there's a gauze in there, like a metal gauze. Clean the metal gauze in the oil pickup, because if that blocks up, you can blow your turbo. It's as simple as that. So that's a really, really important thing to do before, even remapping, is clean the oil pickup, because if your turbo is starved oil, it's just going to blow up. Simple. So after the oil pickup, I decided to do my rocker cover gasket, because there was an oil leak, which is messy, and I thought, you know what, let me just do this while I'm working on the top of the engine. So I replaced the rocker cover gasket with an original one from VW Direct. I think the VW one is the best one to go for. It'll last longer than any of the other ones out there. So I replaced that, and at the same time, good thing to do if you're replacing your seal or your gasket is just paint your rocker cover if you want to paint it at that time, because once you torque it all up, then it's all done. You don't need to touch that area again. So yeah, I did that, and also at the same time I was in the process of doing the secondary air intake delete, or the evap delete, because I've done a full evap delete. So I bought the bung online. There's on the passenger side of, well, if you're in the UK, on the passenger side of the head, you'll see a hole where the secondary air intake valve goes onto. You get a bung online to just bung that up, because it's useless, the secondary air intake anyway. And that was it. So, right, so let's move on to the stage 2 pictures, and I'll do a talk through on that one as well. A sort of guide on everything that I've explained. And I hope you guys are enjoying what you're watching. Subscribe and like if you are. And I'll keep posting until we're done with the full build. And I hope you guys enjoy that. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Right guys, so stage 2 begins, and as I mentioned, I started off, done the cam belt, so replace the cam belt, cam tensioner, pulley wheel, and the water pump with the revised version of the metal impeller one. And yeah, I got that all fitted on, checked the timing, started it up, made sure it was all okay. Then I removed the sump, so removed the sump cover. And that's our oil pickup that I mentioned before. Clean that up, and the main reason how these get blocked is the VW oil dipsticks have a plastic sort of, I don't know if it's like a stopper or something on it, and that plastic breaks off and goes into your sump. So mine had actually sucked up a bit of the plastic, so that's something to be aware of. So I cleaned the sump as well, put some new sealant on there, got that back on, and then I just moved on to the cam cover gasket. Got that removed, cleaned everything up nicely and put that all back together. And I was caught in action on the next shot. Surprised. Yeah, managed to put the cam cover back on nicely, torque that up, tighten that all up, and then I done a bit of that evap, SIA bung, and that was it.